Well, I want to share an experience today. A couple of experiences. First of all, I had just about a yearly review from my site manager, and in that he actually said that I would be able to do senior management. I'm more than capable of senior manager, and he suggested that they get a careers mentor for me, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. I appreciated that. We had a bit of a chat. I explained a few things where I'm coming from, and it was pretty cool. But that's not the experience I want to talk about. Although that was pretty nice for him to say. I want to speak about strength, and I want to talk to a lot of men out there, and I want to talk to you guys about strength and about being men. So, I see an awful lot of things about what strength is and what a man is and stuff like that. And first and foremost, and I'm going to fly in the face of every single damn feminist and man blamer out there. First and foremost, a man should be a pillar of strength to protect, not just himself, but others who cannot protect themselves. And that was taught to me very strongly this evening, and I am blessed to be able to have been part of that. So a little lad comes out one of the entertainment venues where I work, and if anybody would think that he was being, he was acting up whatever people want to be, not whatever people want to say, naughty, and his mum was a little distressed and everything else. And just in my usual way, I went up. I said, someone's had a little too much sugar and a little too much fun. And she was like, yeah. She said, we went in, and I found out this little lad was autistic, 6 years old, autistic, and he'd had a lot of overstimulated by the lights and everything, and it blew him. He had a meltdown and couldn't deal with it. And bearing in mind that you always see these videos of these auditors, where are they around for what we actually do? My concern was for that little guy, and I went down, got on his level, and I called him by name very gently, and he responded, and he came to me and very gently took hold of my ear and started just holding my ear, and he became calm. Because sometimes these young kids, they can't communicate what's wrong. Everything's just fizzled out, and the strength is to let them feel safe around you, to be the rock that they can hold on to when the storm comes, to be the place of calm where they can feel safe and nothing can threaten, to be an assurity that they are safe. That's what being a man is all about. That is what being strong is all about. And you know what's even more the strength is that, yes, by definition, men should be dangerous when we need to be. We should be violent when we need to be. But more importantly, we need to remember that the greater strength is to know when it needs to be and when it doesn't need to be, and to control, to balance, to know yourself, to have all these things to be balanced, and to use it or not use it as and when it should be. And at that moment in time, that little lad needed a rock where he could hold on to, that he was safe and secure in the knowledge that he was fine. And after that, he went on his little way with his mum. They had something to eat at one of the restaurants. They came out and he was happy, came up to me, held my hand, and then went off with his mum in the knowledge that he was safe. And his mum was like, his mum and his aunts were there, and they were like, oh, that's so wonderful that he could feel safe with you. We are men because we are supposed to be that way, to be strong, to be calm when it needs to be, to let people know who cannot do what needs to be done, to let them know that they can overcome things with your help if they need that help. That's what it's all about. And I'm blessed to be able to have done that. I'm blessed to be able to have had a part in that. I'm blessed to have been able to help that little boy out, and so that he could feel safe. If anything that could have made my day good today, it was that one thing that made today good.